Well, good morning here at 10 o'clock. Blizzard warning in effect. Full-fledged blizzard is raging out there. Very different conditions depending on where exactly you live. We'll break down the forecast for the rest of this very stormy, wintry day.
A live look at the heavy snow that continues to pummel Boston. We got team coverage from around the state with the impacts locally and up to the minute totals.
And thousands of Massachusetts residents are waking up without power. We'll tell you the steps utility companies are taking to try to get the lights back on as the snow and wind ramp up right now. We are reaching the peak of this storm. Good morning, everybody, on this Monday, February 23rd. I'm Paula Eben.
And I'm Chris Tanaka. Here we go again. Yeah, at the height of this storm that's clobbering Massachusetts, we've got team coverage for you as you settle in and kind of navigate the day. And of course, we're here to get you through it.
Yeah, Ed, we have the latest conditions, and we start with an update of the forecast. Our chief meteorologist, Eric Fisher, joins us now. What a season it's been.
Yes, this is a real deal winter, old school winter playing out around here. And there's a look at the satellite picture this morning as the sun started to come up. You get your visible satellite look, and you've got your classic nor'easter just a little southeast of the benchmark, which is the sweet spot, 40 north and 70 west. You see that eye of the storm, if you will, rolling off to our south and east, and we are right into one of the bigger parts of this storm system. So this is going to be the teeth of it as we make our way through the morning. We see this rapid generation of the storm we call bombogenesis. It's dropped about 41 millibars in the last 24 hours. You see how things really ramped up off the Jersey coast last night, and now we're seeing the effects of that with really heavy snow bands. And the heaviest band has been right near the coast, kind of hugging from Boston south and east, and where it's been stationary in southeastern Massachusetts, this is where we've had up to 4-inch per hour snowfall rates. I mean, that's why you say, don't travel, don't bother. There's no hope for plow operators trying to clear the roads in any safe fashion when it's coming down at 4 inches per hour. Around Brockton, Providence, New Bedford, this is where we've seen the big stuff. Lighter on the sides toward Cape Cod and also into central Massachusetts, still coming down, but not as intense. Another way of looking at the radar, you can see where the heart of that band is, from Plymouth down to New Bedford, Lakeville area, into Taunton. Providence has been absolutely crushed in Rhode Island here over the course of the morning. And there's a look at the bigger picture. Some snow also out toward western Massachusetts, but kind of on the lighter side of things. It's really concentrated in that heavier band from Boston south. Boston just had a gust of 60 miles per hour. We're losing some of the sites where the strongest winds are. You see a gap there because the power has been going out. I did see a recent gust to 83 miles per hour on Nantucket in the last hour. So there's a look at some other gusts. Chatham to 73, 73 in Norwell, Brewster gusting to 68. Power outages, a much bigger part of this storm system. And I mentioned biggest storms in Providence. 78 is the top. They got a chance to top the blizzard of 78 snowfall-wise. Now, impact-wise across the region, this is no 78, but Providence is at the top of the list here when it comes to snow. Here's a look at the rest of the day around Boston. You've got your steadiest, heaviest snow up through early afternoon. Then we start to taper. We're done around 8 o'clock in the evening, but expect more accumulation and fluffier snow as the day goes on. The temperatures are dropping. We'll talk more about it coming up.
All right, Eric. Hey, we are checking things out from Mobile 4, or Next Weather Road Tracker, I should say. And we're out on the roads. Looks like we're stuck behind a little bit of a crew here. I'm not sure exactly where we are, but you can see the poor conditions continue here, poor travel conditions. Our photog there doing a pretty good job. You got to leave lots of room between you and someone else if you have to be on the roads this morning, because you just don't know just how slippery things are when you need to come to a stop. We also want to check in on things with the map down the Cape here, because I have a few different things going on. So we have another car being reported that went off the road in Wareham on Route 25. And we also have a disabled plow truck that is stuck to the left on Route 25 as well. It's going to be eastbound on Route 25 before the rest area, the Welcome Center. We talked about this happening in Providence. We were getting reports of plows getting stuck and then people who got stuck and then they got plowed in on the side of the road. So it looks like they're running into that same issue down in Wareham. Also down in West Yarmouth here, reports of a tree down Route 6 westbound before exit 75 for Union Street. We've had trees coming down along Route 6 all morning. They've been doing such a great job clearing them. I believe this is like the third or fourth tree that they've had to clear. I also want to just quickly explain, when you see yellow on the maps, red on the maps, or black on the maps, because I had someone ask me, yellow means there's a little bit of a delay delay. Red means you could equate that to like stop and go traffic. If you see black on one of the traffic maps that I'm showing, that just means traffic is at a complete standstill. It's just stopped. It's not moving. And so I just wanted to clarify that. If you don't watch traffic every day, that's a little bit of information for you. This is good. It's lots of yellow, at least right here. So I'm not seeing any black. However, we do have reports of multiple cars off the road in Burlington. This is 128 northbound, the off-ramp to Route 3, and then 128 southbound, the off-ramp to Route 3. Chris and Paul, I believe there's a total of 4 cars all spun out in both directions on those on and off ramps between 128 in Route 3 there. So this just gives you a good sense of what the conditions are like right now.
Yeah, I mean, the roads have been rough this morning for anybody out there.
Yeah.
Brianna, you've been following that. Thanks so much. And the storm is causing a nightmare for travel on the roads and in the skies.
Oh, absolutely. Nearly 1,000 flights into or out of Boston canceled so far today. Ed Frenny joining us now. He's the director of aviation for Massport. Ed, thanks for joining us. What are the conditions out at the airport?
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Paula. As you can imagine, tons of snow out there, and our crews are out plowing, keeping one runway open with the associated taxiways. The good news is we have no demand. The airlines have canceled their schedule, as you announced, and they will probably bring a slightly small schedule back together Tuesday morning as we ramp up to try to bring a full schedule by Wednesday. Our crews will remain on the field. They have been since the storm started. Continue to plow. We want to get, their goal will be to get 2 runways open for Tuesday's activity.
Wow. So you expect a slow ramp up again flying beginning tomorrow morning?
Correct. It's going to be slow, Paula, as you said. The airlines are it's going to take time because it's impacted the New York area, some big hubs throughout the country, so on the Northeast especially. So it will take time for the airlines to get their schedules back together. However, the international airlines will operate full schedule Tuesday afternoon and evening outbounds. So we need to be prepared for that type of activity.
Yeah, somebody who flew into Logan yesterday afternoon, it was bedlam, it was packed, and I'm sure it's just a ghost town today. All right, Ed Frenny from Massport, we appreciate your time. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
You get it. And how about this? The winds, my gosh, they've been howling down on the Cape. We want to show you a scene from Sandwich. A tree came down there. It pulled down power lines as well. Our videographer, Pat Geiler, has been out on the roads all morning. He's actually seen several small trees come down across the Cape. It's really been something.
Jacob described this storm as the perfect recipe for power outages.
Yeah.
And I think the last time we checked, you said we're up over 150,000 at this point.
That's right, as far as power outages. And there you can see, look, that tree down, you can see the power lines that pulled down from it. My goodness. And yeah, the Cape, it's been getting clobbered. Official measurements are going to come in a little bit later, but we certainly expect it to be well upwards of a foot today. A
lot of nature's pruning going on during a storm like this. And we've had Levin Reed live reporting from Sandwich. And as we check the latest conditions, I know the last time we spoke with Levin, it was 60-mile-per-hour winds. He was right in the middle of a big band coming through. Do you think it's eased up a little bit, or has it pretty much sustained, Levin?
This is the worst that it's been, and I can even tell you why. Like, if you want to check whiteout conditions, behind me right here, remember those trees that you could see? You can barely see them now because the whiteout conditions has blown through and everything. It just seems to be, we're talking that's maybe 100 yards, maybe 200 yards away, and it's hard to see. The wind has picked up. We had talked about this is starting to get worse and worse, and this big band that's coming through right now is basically just pelting this area with wind and with snow, and the temperatures have dropped. So it's the actual snow itself that hits you, it's a lot harder. It's not that soft snow like we were getting earlier in the day. It's that snow that's just kind of pellets through your face, and the wind is relentless. I'll honestly tell you, the wind is relentless. And the one thing that we talked about before was that the snow wasn't as cold as it was. This is cold. This is very cold snow. When we got a chance to talk to the one person we walked into, he said that this was a great time. You'll hear it, but right now, this is not a great time. Listen to him.
It's a different environment, man. You feel a different vibe of what's going on here. We see it all day long, how it is. Then you get a gust like that.
Yeah.
Come on, I got you.
I got you.
All right. And then you just enjoy it, and it's a different way to see it. I grew up here, so to get to enjoy it is beautiful.
Now, during that interview when we were just talking, it was the wind had blown, so it blew me into him, and we were just checking, but it wasn't even close to what it is right now, and the snow wasn't as high. So imagine if we were talking now, I would probably fall into him. And I turned away from a camera so the wind's blowing into my face, because when it was blowing to the side of me, it would blow you away. Every now and then you get these wind gusts, is what they're talking about when they say blizzard conditions. And it just a ton of snow coming from the trees, coming from the buildings. And this is why all of a sudden on the ground there's more snow than it was before. Even if you started shoveling, I can see why people don't shovel immediately, because it feels like you're just fighting a losing battle. The snow just keeps piling up. I've been digging holes to see how far it goes, and then when we get out for our next live shot, guess what? The holes are already filled again. The power outages are happening, as you can imagine. You can see some of the roofs taken, and we've seen just trucks go by and keep plowing. The effort is tremendous. But as you can see, the wind is blowing everything around. Trees and buildings and wires are taking a huge hit, and it's just so cold, Chris and Paula. It's one of those things when you're out here, you've seen the difference between 4:30 to 10:20 right now.
Right, Levin, we've been saying, we're so fortunate now to have the technology to predict storms like this. When you're out in conditions as you are, not to be overly dramatic about it, but decades ago, you can see how people would get trapped and die in storms like this. I mean, if you didn't know this was coming, it is dramatic how tough the conditions are where you're standing right now.
And I will tell you this. I think because of the technology right now, I can see why people still get trapped, because maybe they're like, well, I have all-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive, so I can just drive through this. I have a big truck. And then all of a sudden, you hear stories, whether it be Brianna or Eric or Jason or Jacob, telling us how tow trucks are getting pulled off the road because they're having trouble, with plow trucks. I mean, everything, the snow, the weather, all of it is a lot, especially right here on the Cape, as you mentioned. This big band, I wish I could look into the camera. This big band is one of those things where it's just so much snow, and it's coming this way all the time, and it's coming just at a relentless pace.
It is, it's visibly bad down there. All right, go warm up. We'll check back in with you, Levin. Thanks for the information.
Levin, thank you. And meteorologist Jacob Wyckoff's been keeping an eye along the South Shore for us all morning long.
He's been with the Chevy Next Weather Tracker in Marshfield all morning. This has been the worst we have seen because of his proximity to the coast and the winds that have been pummeling him. Jacob, it still looks really, really bad.
Yeah, I can confirm it is very, very bad. The wind coming right off the water, nothing obstructing that wind as it comes on shore. So that blowing snow, it is accumulating here, but the higher totals are just inland. As you get, a half a mile or a mile inland, that's where the snow settles. And I can almost promise you that some of the totals here in Marshfield are much higher than what I'm seeing right now. And this is a really super heavy snow. The consistency, I mean, that's a lot of water within just a snowball there. And so this is sticking to anything it touches, be it a tree branch, be it a power line. Homes are just caked in this type of snow. And so this is, as Paula mentioned, kind of a recipe for power outages when you get this incredibly strong wind and that extra weight of this snow that is pretty heavy. It is adding to that power outage. So 150,000 people without power here in the state. Now, I expect Marshfield to continue to get battered for the next few hours. If there is a saving grace in this entire storm, it's the fact that we avoided. Sometimes we get this triple threat, right? Where we get the wind, the snow, and the coastal issues, the beach erosion, and the coastal impacts. I think the coastal impacts are behind us. That's the good news. We still could get a little bit of splash over, maybe a little beach erosion, but the timing is working in our favor versus some of the previous storms that may come to mind, the blizzard of 78, some of the other big storms, March and January of 2018, all of those lined up with a sort of perfect scenario or a worst case scenario to have those big coastal impacts. Don't expect that to be the case here in Marshfield, but boy, oh boy, guys, this may be the most intense storm that I've been a part of. Been a meteorologist now for over 12 years. And I've been in hurricanes, I've been in blizzards. You know, just having this wind just continue to batter you like it is, and then the snow, the way it's piling up, it's just a really impressive storm. Being in one of those just mega bands that has set up from the South Shore all the way to Providence.
We're not going to have coastal flooding.
Yeah.
Just the way it's set up.
Yeah, I think that we're avoiding that. Exactly. So 9:30 was our low tide. I took a step sort of where I'm facing right now, and I was able to see really far out into the ocean. That's good news because the storm is obviously ramping up and we're not seeing that splash over. We did get a little splash over at the 3 a.m. high tide, and we could see some in the afternoon. But if all we have to face is a little splash over, I think that's a win, all things considered.
For sure. All right, Jacob, great stuff. Thanks for that.
Thanks.
Yep. And how about this? Look at this. A plow driver in Kingston is okay, but look at that. Unbelievable, scary incident during the storm. That's a 6-inch tree branch that fell right through the windshield. Amazingly, it landed between the operator's legs, missed him by just inches. Kingston police say this is a reminder how bad it is out there. And please stay off the roads if you do not have to be out there.
That poor guy.
Unbelievable. And of course, it's not just the coastal communities that have been getting hit. Boston's getting clobbered as well as we speak. Snow emergency in effect. Everyone ordered to stay inside, off the roads, let those crews clear the roads.
Yeah, WBZ's Penny Commit is live in Boston, and we've seen that horizontal wind. We're Levin and Jacob are, Penny, and it seems only slightly better where you are, but you just don't see many people in the streets, not today.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe this as better. This is pretty awful. I was just looking there because the train went by to see if anyone is even on it. I don't know. Garth, my photographer, did I miss it? I didn't see a single person on that train. No, we didn't see a single person on that train. There is no one here. I've never seen Boston so empty. It is an absolute ghost town. An ambulance just went by, hoping that everyone is okay. This is dangerous conditions. Guys, the wind is intense. It is freezing cold out here. I've had my ski goggles on all morning because you can't even open your eyes being out here. You need layers upon layers. That's probably why it's such a ghost town here. Can't even really see the train tracks. Haven't seen a single person waiting for it. And when it comes to cars on the road, look right now, not any movement. Wow. And we're on Com Ave. I mean, this is a really popular street. Trust me, I've been stuck in traffic on this street plenty of times. We do have a friend here in the yellow. He tells me that he works for BU, clearing the sidewalks, although class is canceled for students today. I have spoken to some students who are walking to get a coffee. I mean, I got to give it to them. No, nothing says Boston like a Dunkin' iced coffee in the middle of a snowstorm, but otherwise it's been very, very quiet out here. We are expecting up to 2 feet of snow here in Boston. We're getting about an inch every hour, and the city is working really hard to try and make things better here. We have 900 pieces of equipment on the roadways, which that's according to Boss Mayor Michelle Wu. She asked, though, if you can stay off of the roads to please do so. We do have a friend here. I wonder if they want to chit-chat. Let's see. Excuse me. Hi. We're live on WBZ. Just curious if you have anything you'd like to say to anyone out there about this snowstorm.
Oh my gosh, be careful out there. It's so cold, it's hard to breathe, it's so windy.
It is so hard to breathe. I'll let you go really quick. Where are you headed and what's your name?
I am Rita, and I'm heading to the dining hall.
Oh, yeah. Hit some warm hot chocolate, Rita. Thank you so much and have a great day. Rita is bundled up. My only recommendation for her would be a pair of glasses, sunglasses, goggles if you got it, because it's brutal out here. Paula, Chris?
Look, we think about homeowners and renters stocking up, but a lot of students don't have the space. They got mini fridges there in their dorm rooms, so they have to go out to the dining halls.
Get Rita to the dining hall.
Chris, it's true.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Yeah, and yesterday I was at Trader Joe's out of chicken. They were out of my salad mix. I mean, even if you do go to the store, it is picked over.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wow,
Everything
it is
is out
something.
right now. All right,
Good look
Penny
at the
Commit,
city.
thank you.
Yeah. And of course, we've been talking about this all morning long. The coastal communities just getting hammered by that wind, that snow. The mix has been really tough.
Yeah, it also comes with concerns about flooding, which we talked about, and power outages. So we caught up with the town administrator in Scituate, who was out on the job in the wee hours this morning.
The crews are doing their best to keep the roads clean, but right now we're just telling people stay off the roads, let us do our job. Right now we're just telling people to stay in your homes, stay in. As the weather clears up a little bit, we'll get some buildings open for people to come in and warm and charge their devices. But right now it's just not safe for people to be out on the roads.
Now, that was James Boudreau. He told us power outages had jumped in Scituate throughout the morning. Statewide, we're at 150,000 people without power right now. Officials stress that you should stay home if you are able to do so.
And we are starting to see damage, a lot of it down in Bourne. Part of Main Street shut down in both directions after a flagpole came down onto some power lines. Bad mix. Also, police say Cranberry Road is impassable due to a downed tree. Same for Shore Road at County Road after a large tree came down there. And it's not just the Cape and the South Shore. Metro West still feeling it too. We want to check on the conditions in Framingham now.
WBZ's Paul Burton has been live there for us this morning. And Paul, what are you looking at now?
A lot of cold and a lot of snow is what I'm looking at. I'm here on Speen Street, right here on the foot of the Framingham-Natick line, right by the entrance to the Mass Pike, right here at this Dunkin' Donuts parking lot, which has been a haven, an absolute blessing for so many plow drivers who have been out in full force all throughout the night trying to tackle this blizzard. As you can see, that's Speen Street. You can see cars pulling out right now, but a lot of the Speen Street here is typically an extremely busy road. People are obviously heeding the warning to stay at home. It's pretty much been empty except for plow trucks coming in every once in a while. We spoke with a number of people that came to this Dunkin' Donuts earlier today, from plow drivers to people out here doing important work. Here's what they had to say. From down wires to cars stuck on the road, this blizzard is delivering quite a punch in the Metro West area. Whiteout conditions from Worcester to Framingham is making driving conditions treacherous and keeping plow drivers like Daniel O'Coin extremely busy.
Oh, it's crazy out here. The wind's just taking it everywhere, and we're just doing the best we can. Got to keep everything open.
Of all the storms you covered, describe this one. Is it pretty serious?
This will definitely be the most I've seen. I mean, I'm only 28, been plowing for 8 years now. This is definitely the most snow, whiteout conditions I've ever seen in my life.
John Leithes says he has no choice but to be out in this weather because he delivers medical supplies.
Well, supposedly I have a pickup for some medical equipment because we transport all kinds of stuff at 1:30, but I don't think they're there. You can't see it all. And the problem is, like I saw BMW on, he was in the road, but the plow made a big bank and he drove right in the middle of the road. He was stuck. Oh, man. So you can't really go out.
And that's the key. You can't really go out and drive in this thing. In fact, it took me about 25 minutes to get to this location, and I saw probably about 2 to 3 cars that were stuck on the road, so much so that we actually had to get out, shovel them out, and then push them out of their position. That just shows you how kind of treacherous this is out here, and you can see the wind really picking up. So best advice from plow drivers are saying, please stay off the road, stay at home, stay safe, and just ride this blizzard out. Live in Framingham, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
Yeah, you got to listen to those folks today. Paul Burton, thank you so much. There's no more helpless a feeling than to be stuck in the snow.
In a car,
This level of cold, this kind of wind. Some drivers ran into so much trouble this morning, they've abandoned their cars.
Yeah, we saw it down in Mansfield. Police there say they got a dozen calls or so for drivers stuck in the snow on Route 140. Those cars were towed off the highway. We spoke with the chief of police. He described the situation down there.
What we've done is we've doubled up our staffing. We've also put together 2-man cars as opposed to just running a 1-person car. That way, in the event of an emergency call for service, we're not relying on 2 vehicles on the road making it to a call for service. Obviously, I'm jumping calls now as well. So we're doing the best that we can. The town DPW is doing an excellent job. Mass DOT is doing the best job that they possibly can. But the one thing that I would ask the public is to stay off of Route 140, especially if you do not have a 4-wheel drive car. You are not getting through Route 140 right now.